Life in prison if convicted of two life sentences.
Hell no.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade.
And you read and write?
Barely. I could barely spell. I don't understand none of this, what he thought. And it's a conspiracy between these two right here.
Listen, Mr. Cromartie. Mr. Cromartie, what do you...
Man, I don't understand, sir.
I don't believe you, Mr. Cromartie, because you act like you do understand it.
I don't understand, sir. Yeah. First of all, I have the right to face my accuser.
What are you asking me to do today, Mr. Cromartie?
You're saying I don't understand.
Then yes, you do understand you have a plea offer of 25 years in prison. Mr. Salim?
Mr. Salim, join us.
Your Honor, can I speak for the record too?
Williams, finish knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So I would like to put a few things on the record, Your Honor. My client had an offer from the state last week, and he did not wish to take advantage of that offer. My investigator and I went out to the jail, talked to him, went over things, explained everything to him. I gave him my advice, which was that I thought it was in his best interest to accept the offer. He refused that, and that offer was for 20 years with a mandatory minimum. He still has an offer today for 25 years mandatory minimum, and I've discussed it with him briefly over here in the box, and he's told me that he doesn't wish to do that, but considering the fact...
Your Honor, this man ain't even helped me in my defense. None of that.
Mr. McCarty, I told you I'd give you an opportunity to speak.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Finish.
What I was going to say, Your Honor, is considering, I've explained to him that his exposure is in the 3365, the attempted murder case is a life sentence, in that he's further exposed in the 2756 case on the tampering to an additional 30 years, since it was a tampering with the underlying case being a first degree. So I've explained to him his exposure. I've given him my advice. I've told him what I think is best for him. And he, as is his right, he's choosing not to do that. But I did want that on the record so that there was no confusion later on about whether or not I had informed him of the offers and how I advised him and that sort of thing. So,
Your Honor, my intention is to revoke those offers today, and I plan on moving forward next week. One thing that Mr. Williams mentioned, yesterday I filed the HBFO notice, which actually extends his exposure in the tampering case from 30 years to possible life in that case as well. Okay. So the maximum that Mr. Cromartie faces is 2 life sentences consecutive.
Okay.
I really wasn't aware of that. You hear what he said?
Yes, sir. But
so let me ask you this. Before the judge is going to give you a chance to talk.
Okay.
But in light of the fact that Mr. Sullivan has made this new filing, and now you have your maximum exposure is 2 life sentences, do you wish to reconsider your choices with regard to accepting the offer?
I don't understand. I don't understand. And being that he's representing me, we haven't even worked the defense in this case at all, period.
Okay.
And plus,
let's take one thing. Do you understand that you've been offered 25 years in prison?
I don't understand, sir. Yeah.
Then yes, you do understand you have a plea offer of 25 years in prison.
I don't understand because I'm innocent. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what.
Listen, you've entered a not guilty plea, so there's a presumption that you're innocent, or a presumption you're not guilty. So that, regardless of your claims or the fact that right now we presume you not guilty, you understand the state has offered to let you plead no contest to charges, and it'd be a 25-year sentence. And I believe, what is it? Is it a minimum mandatory 25?
It would be a minimum
mandatory minus the time you served in jail. No, I just need to. You understand that's the plea offer from the state?
Hell no. I don't understand none of this. What he thought, and it's a conspiracy between these two.
Listen, Mr. Cromartie, what do you?
You do understand that you can actually see this guy's brain buffering when the judge asked him if he understood the 25-year plea deal. It's like this dude's waiting for his brain to load up to 100% almost. He really thinks if he keeps playing dumb the court's just going to get frustrated and let him walk. But spoiler alert, that's not how this works. When you pull the I don't understand act in court, they don't just shrug it. Off and move on. They order a competency hearing. That means professionals get brought in to figure out if you're actually confused or if you're just trying to finesse your way out of trouble. Oh, and if you're caught faking, now you've wasted the court's time, annoyed the judge, and made your situation 10 times worse. So what do you guys think about this guy? Is he actually lost like he claims he is, or is he just running the worst hustle of all time here? Like, this dude is looking at 2 consecutive life sentences, so I kind of understand why he's acting so stupid, but you know, just take the 20 years and move on. Like, you did the crime, now just own up to it. It's not that hard. But
Right now, what are you asking for?
I'm asking for him to be removed off my
Raise
case.
your right hand to be sworn.
I do.
Wait till the oath is done, sir. Do it again, madam.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand again.
Solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Cromartie, state your name.
Jamel Cromartie.
What are you asking for today, Mr. Cromartie?
This name of this contract does not refer nor identify the male standing in this corporation. I, Jamel Cromartie, being forced to go against my will and my best interest. My right of due process have been impeded upon. Also, my 4th and 5th Amendment right have been violated. I invoke my rights of the Constitution to protect me and my best interest. I invoke my 5th Amendment.
Okay. All right, then you vote the Fifth Amendment right, so you're not asking to testify. What are you asking me to do?
First of all, I have the right to face my accuser.
Listen. What are you asking me to do today, Mr.
You
Cromartie?
saying I don't understand.
Mr. Cromartie, what are you asking me today? I'm gonna give you
No,
one.
I don't need him on my case.
Okay, are you listen, what are you asking me to do?
Or this one right here. This both them 2 right there. I got some that's conspiracy on what they trying to do.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Continue my trial.
No, sir. Motion denied. What are you asking me to do? What are you asking me to do, Mr. Cromartie?
A fair trial.
All right, right now, you're gonna get a fair trial. Is there anything you're asking me to do right now?
I'm saying I don't need them on my case.
What are you asking me to remove them?
Yes, sir.
And then are you gonna represent yourself, or are you gonna hire another attorney?
I'd rather represent myself to get an attorney.
You already sworn in, so state your name again.
Jamel Cromartie, sir.
Mr. Cromartie, you're asking to represent yourself next week. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that you're looking at life in prison if convicted of two life sentences.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand you've been offered a 25-year plea deal?
Yes, sir.
And when you said before you didn't understand that, you were not being truthful with the court. Is that correct?
I mean, I'm saying yes, sir, to say yes, sir. I'm guessing you're agreeing with me. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you a question. So you don't understand that. Is that correct?
Understand what?
That you have been offered 25 years in prison if you pled no contest and that will settle your cases. Do you understand that?
I don't know how to answer that.
You're going to have to answer my questions if you want to represent yourself, sir. If not, I'm not going to find you competent to represent yourself.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand you've been offered 25 years in prison? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when you said before you didn't understand that you were not being truthful with the court. Is that
It's
correct?
a lot that's going on that I don't understand.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
You were not being truthful with the court. Is that correct?
I'm not gonna say I'm being truthful.
When you
I
said
don't understand.
you don't understand.
You got to talk to me in a level where I got to
Yes, sir. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you at the same level.
But some of that I don't understand because there's some shit.
So you
that's going on.
you don't understand what's going on?
Half of it I don't.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade,
And you read and write?
barely. I could barely spell.
Okay. And do you understand if you represented yourself, you'd have to do everything a
I'm
lawyer
gonna
did?
do what I can that I've been trying to do.
Do you understand you'd have to do
I do
everything?
better than him.
Listen to me. If you want to represent yourself, you got to answer these questions. If not, I can't allow you to represent yourself. So,
I ain't trying to make a fool of myself, but Yana, I don't need them 2 on my case.
okay. You can barely read and write. Is that correct?
I learned.
You're going to pick a jury Monday morning. I'm not continuing the case. And you're going to try the case next week if you represent yourself.
Okay.
And you read and write.
I'm gonna learn.
I'm a learn. I genuinely can't tell if this idiot is actually serious or just putting on the worst performance of his life. Like, on one hand I kind of Believe he might not be able to read and write, but also on the other he's giving off serious playing dumb to avoid consequences vibes, and honestly I am just loving how the judge is handling this dude. He is not falling for a single bit of this guy's nonsense. He's got this sovereign citizen backed into a legal corner, and watching this guy squirm is just pure comedy to me. But here's the thing for this guy: courts don't just take your word for it. If you suddenly claim you can't read, if literacy is actually a concern, they'll bring in evaluations, appoint legal counsel, or even have somebody read documents out loud for you what they
learn. So you can barely read and write. Is that correct? You don't understand about the plea offer. Do you understand that lawyers are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and the law? They're there to assist you in preparing for trial and trying the case. Do you understand that? Okay, well, I'm going to find that you're not competent to represent yourself. Mr. Salim will stay on his case. Mr. Williams will stay on that case, and we'll see you Monday morning and pick a jury. All right.
Right, that jury trial is about to go horribly for this guy. He's practically walking into his own downfall. And don't worry guys, I'll be posting the second hearing as soon as I find it, because it is even better. But in this next hearing we've got a very rude criminal who just won't shut up about his bond, even though he already got one, went free, and immediately committed another crime. Let me know what you guys thought about the first hearing. Here, let's go ahead and dive into the next one.
Can I say something, sir?
Yeah, you can address, yes, sir, address your case also, the one you're representing yourself also.
Right. Yes, sir. On that case,
That's for the record, that's 23 CF 204.
yeah, well, I got a couple motions I want to file on that one, but
Okay.
about that case, so can I ask why am I being held without bond?
Sir, Mr. McCoy, we've gone over that. I revoked your bond, I believe, in the K2 case numbers because of the arrest. So I think we've already adjudicated that and litigated that. I'm gonna litigate it, but that's why you're being held without bond.
I mean, is there a reason though, sir? Like,
Yes, sir, because
held without bond?
yes, because you were out on bond and you picked up another charge.
But I'm innocent on that charge, Mr. Clark. And I got the evidence.
Absolutely, you're presumed innocent on all the charges. So I assume you're not admitting that you're guilty on the two charges that you're out on bond on. You're presumed innocent on all three of the charges.
So can I ask that the state has filed a motion to hold me without bond, Mr. Clark?
No, sir. I believe the court. I believe, and I may be wrong. I may have done it on my own motion.
You had a hearing in February, I believe it was February 24th, and then you addressed it also at our last hearing on October the 17th.
There was an order of revocation of release, and that was done by the first appearance judge on January 18th. So that judge held a hearing and revoked your bond, or issued basically a warrant and held you without bond. So that, and I upheld that.
Well, I understand, sir, but it's been since January. Is there a reason why you feel like I need to be held without bond?
Yes, sir, because you picked up another charge while you were out on bond.
Well, Mr. Clark, I'm just speaking real quick.
Go ahead, do it quick. I've already addressed that, Mr. Williams. I don't have to make it any plainer for you.
Have a little patience with me, sir. I understand that's judges. They should be patient with their client, with litigants.
Well, I'm as patient as you. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to treat you just like a lawyer, and I'm treating you just like a lawyer. And when a lawyer goes to repeating themselves or re-litigating something that's already been litigated, I give them very little short leash. And that's basically what I've done to you. I've addressed that so many times. I'm not prepared to address it again today. So if you want to talk about something else, let's move on. But I'm not going to reinstate your bond today. Okay?
CL, see what I mean? This guy just won't shut up. Like, does he think if he complains enough the judge is just going to hand him out a bond out of pure exhaustion? Somebody needs to tell this guy that bonds aren't like free samples in Costco. You don't just get one because you want one. Bonds are a privilege, not a right, and judges look at things like your past record, the severity of the crime, and whether you actually followed the rules the last time, which he didn't. So it makes sense why he's not getting a bond this time. Yeah, maybe it's a controversial take by me, but I think it's just wild that maybe you just don't commit a crime. Maybe that's a wild take these days, who knows? But let me know what you guys think about this guy so far. Let's dive back in.
That is just,
okay.
I know that you say you're innocent, and you've said you're innocent on.
Listen, I just want to say this one thing, Mr. Clark. One thing, but we can move on to the next thing. Okay. What makes me different from the person that you released last month?
I don't know.
I picked up a driving on suspended license charge.
I got no idea.
He had battery on a police officer.
Listen to me. I'm not going to compare you to other.
Battery on a police officer. And
I'm not going to compare you to other cases right now because I can't remember. It's not fair to me. I don't know why I did what I did.
I've been in jail. This case been going.
Let's move on. I've answered your question. What else is there? Go ahead.
Sitting in jail for 3 years, Mr.
I understand, but tell me what else. No, you ain't sat in jail for 3 years. This was the
yeah, for a few months when I caught that BS charge, but I got a total time before 3 years in jail.
Let's go. What else we need to do?
Set me up for a bond here.
Okay, December 19th at 9 o'clock.
Okay, well, wait a minute. I ain't done yet. I still got some motions I want to file.
Okay, you can file them. Now, have you got copies for the state?
Yeah, I got copies for the state.
Okay,
too.
you need to provide I guess it's Mr. Ferrer.
Oh yeah, what about on my new case? Okay, on my new case. No. I never had a driver's license, right, in my life. And the fact that I'm charged with a felony is wrong. It's because driving without a valid driver's license is a misdemeanor, even if you're habitualized.
Hey, you need to file a motion.
Well, I got the motions ready right here.
Well, file it.
Okay, I'm about to file it. But my thing is, if it's already on the court's attention that the information that was filed on me was wrong, that's a fundamental error.
That's
impossible to
this
charge
is
me with
unsworn testimony. I got no idea, but file your motion, and we've got everything. We'll set.
We already been through that because on my charge before, on my case before, you already corrected that charge. So why is?
Listen to me. I'm not arguing with you. This is a pretrial. I'll set your motions for December 19th. If you want to file your motions now and get everybody ready.
Right now, I'm filing. Okay. What about my oh yeah, back to the representation thing that we had.
Okay.
Okay. I have a copy of my transcripts.
Yes, sir.
And you said that I expressly requested counsel. I got a copy of my transcripts to prove that that's not true.
Okay. Well, you on what case?
On my 23 case, I got a copy.
You represent yourself on that.
No, but you made me redo it. I had you denied all my motions.
What is your relief? What relief are you asking?
My relief is that I want my motions to be heard that was denied.
December 19th
versus state.
Look, we're gonna set the pre-trials for January 18th. Listen, Mr. McCoy, you're hearing this over with today. I've listened to everything I'm gonna listen to. We'll set your motions. If you want to file them right now, give the state their copies December 19th at 9 o'clock for the motion. I'm assuming it's a motion to reinstate bond. It may be a motion to
it's a motion for
dismiss.
Motion to discharge and the motion for notice.
All right, file them, and we'll set it for December 19th. We're gonna set we're gonna set everything for January 18th.
Let me get my motions ready. I ain't ready to be pulled out yet. I got to get a state.
No, sir. That you can hand it to them, but this is you're hearing over with today.
I can't get them my motions.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with it.
All right, I gotta get them ready.
You just let Mr. Devontae McCoy sit in the courtroom and get his paperwork ready and get him to let him file his motions and give his copies to the state.
You have a nice day, Mr. Clark.
I hope you guys didn't lose too many brain cells in that hearing. I'm sorry if you guys did, but some people are just really out of reality, and in both of these hearings here it was pretty clear that was the case for these idiots. It's honestly like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Just when you think they can't make a worse decision, they hit the gas pedal. But hey, I guess that's what makes us so entertaining for us, right? Watching them dig their own holes while we sit here with our popcorn. Seriously though guys, this whole situation was a mess, and I don't know how anybody can look at these hearings and think they've got it all figured out like the law is clear, but these people are definitely making it harder for themselves. And if we've learned anything from watching this, it's that pretending to be clueless in court doesn't actually get you anywhere, no matter how much you complain. So let me know what you guys think about these hearings. I'm more curious on the first guy, because that guy is looking at 2 consecutive life sentences, and like I said earlier, I will be finding that video to post for you guys if I can. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.